Gabe, I guess from your vantage point, just how would you describe what you saw from Dalton last night in his scoring explosion?
It was incredible. He's ignitable. He could really shoot it. He showed us flashes of that. That was kind of the peak of what we've seen so far. But the sky's the limit for Dalton. He's got good size. He can shoot it well. He makes great reads off the ball. So I'm excited for him.
Whether it was college, training camp, practice, was there a specific moment where you realized like he's capable of that level of offensive scoring firepower?
Probably watching the draft. I didn't watch too much college basketball, to be honest. So once I was watching the draft and kind of looked into him and watched his clips, it's like you saw those qualities and you saw him do versions of what he did last night before. So we knew he's ignitable. We saw a bit of his summer league, but it was great to see him get hot last night.
What's the origin of the Hooter thing?
I don't know.
You don't? Okay.
No, I think we just take off the SH.
It's just simple.
I think it's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gabe, what's it like to be in that unconscious state? Like, we asked JJ to describe it. How would you describe it?
Strangely still. Like, I think it's just very peaceful. You're kind of just in flow state, and you're just playing and you're very present, I'd say.
That seems like a common phrase that guys use, flow state.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, just physically? Obviously you went through what you went through last year, and you've got some games underneath you now. Just physically, how do you feel?
Yeah, body feels good. I've been active in a lot of games, which is great compared to last season. So I'm grateful to go out there and compete and help these guys get some wins.
How have you seen your defense? I know we talked a lot about your shot, but defensively, how have you seen that, progress from start of season to now?
Yeah, I feel good defensively. I feel good on the ball. I feel like I've been doing stuff off the ball, whether it's just, little grimy play here and there or getting a big stop. So I feel like defensively it's been great.
How's the switch just with D'Lo and Cam in the lineups? How's that affected the bench? How does that affect, if at all, the way that you play and kind of what that does to the rotations?
Yeah, I think we've had a couple guys out as well, but Cam gives us some good size in that starting unit. He definitely picks up our defensive deflections and so forth. Cam's been great since he's been placed into that role. He's really started it. He's taken on key defender or key offensive players and been a stopper for them. So it's been phenomenal. It's given D'Lo an opportunity to kind of play a little more freely in that second unit as well. So I think all of our numbers offensively have gone up. Defensively we're trending the right way. So I'd say it's working out so far.
You guys start off the year 3-0 against teams that were in the playoffs a year ago. Since then, a lot of your wins are against teams that weren't in the playoffs a year ago. Have you been able to gauge kind of where you are based on the opponent, or it's more important this time of year to kind of concentrate on yourselves?
Yeah, I think we're going to consistently stay focused on the Lakers. I think we're just trying to grow and get better. We have a vision for where we want to be come June, hopefully, and that's what we're trying to get ready for.
Does it, you've been with the team that made it that far to June, does it feel like the building blocks are being put in place the right way?
Yeah, I think it's we have a big picture mentality, So it's a lot easier to learn from mistakes after a win than it is after a loss, no question. But, we are focused on growing and we are focused on getting better.
After that 5-game trip, transition defense was a big talking point. JJ basically said it's improved. Since then, the numbers suggest it has. Process-wise, does it feel like it has? You've noticed improvements just from a process standpoint?
Yeah, for sure. I think, everyone's holding themselves as well as each other more accountable. We're making a key point of it, and we're executing that on the defensive side, so it's been great.
6 games on the street. Obviously, what happened last night with Dalton Knecht happening to career night. How do you guys continue to build out this momentum?
Yeah, I think it's just one game at a time. You never know when someone's going to get hot. It could be AR next game, So we'll take those scoring flurries when we get them, but we're going to continue to build and stack each day and build towards our ultimate goal.
Could be Gabe Vincent.
Say it again?
Could be Gabe Vincent.
Absolutely. You never know with this team.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.